Hello, today I'm going to show you how to correctly change your lens. Okay, so when you're going out filming, you need to make sure, if I give you, or you're given a 50mm lens or a 35mm lens, that you know where and how to change it. Okay, so it's really important because these lenses do cost a lot of money. You know, they can range up to from about 200 or right up to £1,000, so they can be sometimes more expensive than the actual camera. And that also applies to like old cameras, mirrorless cameras, DSLR cameras, bridge cameras. So it's really important that you're able to know where and what buttons to press to change the camera. So if I turn this around, you have a little button. Okay, so you have a little button here. So if you click and hold that and turn your lens in a certain angle, okay, oh, that's not quite working, let me try that again. So let me hold it down, there you go, hold it down and then turn it anti-clockwise, pull your lens out. You will see a little red dot and a white dot. When those two dots need to be married together. When you marry them together, what I mean is put your lens to get like the white to white, and then once you put them in, turn it clockwise. It will make a little click. It will come back to this point. That means that lens is now in position. If you want to take it off, you hold this button down, you push it anti-clockwise to where the red button's positioned, and you take your lens out. When you're using your lens, make sure that you put a cap on this, and you put a cap on that when you put it back in your bag. Why? Because you've got your shutter and your aperture, and you've got the little mirror in there, so if you get dust in there or you get anything in there, that's going to have an impact on your image, and you might have like graininess or problems with your sensor at some point down the line. Your lens obviously is a very thick glass, so you want to make sure that this gold rim here isn't damaged. I did have a lens once and this was slightly damaged, and it had issues connecting this camera to this lens to this camera. So it's really important that you keep this safe and you keep this clean. You don't put any textures. I've seen people put stuff on it to do all these effects. My advice to you is keep that quite neat and tidy. So clicks back into gear, clicks back in, and you're back and ready to go. On your lens as well, you've got your autofocus, so you can have it in manual mode or you can have it in autofocus, and you've got also image stabilization. Have that. I always have these things on, tell you the truth, but that really depends on your needs. Okay, most sort of smartphones, your iPhone 16 Pro Max has got amazing image stabilization, and nowadays you don't even need to sort of do anything. It does it for you as long as you've got it on, and it creates such crisp, such fluid shots. So if you shoot with your smartphone, just think about having your image stabilization off, because you will have a really nice crisp shot. Thanks for watching.